everybody. This is Astro Reads with AMZN. I am AMZN, and today we are doing Sag's August reading. So we're going to get right into it. We're going to start with general, then love and romance, career and finance, and advice. I'm using the Spellcaster's Tarot deck as the main deck, and then I will switch to the Mermaid Tarot deck. So, let's see. What's going on, Sagittarius? What is going on for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in August? Ooh. Okay. What is going on for Sagittarius in August? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Ooh. Okay. See if anything else wants to come out. Ooh. Okay. I saw a little rip in my card. Okay, so the first card here is the Knight of Wands. So, you know, very much Sagittarian, just like ready to jump into the next new thing. You know, feeling your energy being pulled in like all these different directions and wanting to go in all of those directions at the same time, right? Now, while that is, you know, great energy to have, it almost seems like a restlessness, or like you have maybe too much and there's nowhere for it to go, right? So there's not the finding an outlet for all of this energy is, I feel like, is proving to be a little bit difficult this month. We have the King of Swords in reverse right after that, so I feel like, you know, it's been coming out, maybe, you know, this excess of energy kind of spills out into the ways that you communicate with others. You might be in a place where because of all this energy that you have, like, you don't really have patience for like small talk or for you know, conversations about nothing. So you might be coming off a little more blunt than normal. You might even be putting your foot in your mouth a little bit more because you're not necessarily taking into consideration the person on the other end that you're speaking to. And again, because of this excess energy, like I said, you are trying to find an outlet, but it doesn't seem like there is one right now. And it can be even getting in the way of like actual execution of things as well. And that's what I feel like with the Ace of Wands in reverse here, right after the King of Swords in reverse. You know, it's kind of just hard right now to connect with folks because you have all of this extra energy, and so it really doesn't have a place to go. Yeah, because we have the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck right after that. So lots of wands here. Yeah, lots of extra energy. And it kind of, because there's no water or pentacles in here, no cups or pentacles in here, I feel like it's put you in a space where you are just enforcing your will upon people, regardless of what how they feel about it, regardless of, you know, what energy they want or require in their space. And that can lead into like manipulation, that can lead into again, just kind of like being a bully and really not respecting the will of others, right? I also feel like kind of getting preachy with others and not being able to receive when, not being able to receive other perspectives, not being able to receive different ideologies and ways of doing things, right? Because you want it to be done your way, or you believe your way to be best. So anything outside of that is just like dumb, right? So be aware of this, Sagittarius. Do some sitting with yourself to figure out what ways you can exert your energy, what positive ways you can exert your energy, and the outlet that would be, the outlets that would be. Okay? Okay. Let's transition into love and romance. Let's see. We'll start with single Saggies, single and dating Sagittarius, and see what comes up in regards to love and romance for the month of August. You know, there is that stereotype that Sagittarius doesn't commit, and Sagittarius doesn't commit to anything that will make them feel trapped, right? Because Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, so it's all about being able to expand and grow still, feeling like you're still your own person, you can still make your own decisions and things of that nature. So let's see, Sagittarius, single and dating Sag, what's going on for you in regards to love and romance for August? What do you all need to be aware of in regards to love and romance? Sorry, I totally had a brain fart there. All right, just came on out. Okay. All right. We have the Three of Wands in reverse first. So single and dating Saggies, you might feel like things aren't necessarily going the best for you as far as dating and stuff goes. You know, there's been little setbacks, maybe, you know, not a good string of dates that you've been going on, or you're not meeting the type of person that you want to meet, and it's a little discouraging, right? I feel like, though, with the Tower here in reverse, that this could also be you playing too cautious, or even, what's the word? Or even almost being like too fearful and not allowing yourself to just kind of like freely explore romantic connections, or explore your emotions in certain ways, right? You might have Aries or Scorpio placements. You might be dealing with an Aries or Scorpio. But you know, the Tower in reverse, it's like, okay, here is more space, a little bit more space to take action in regards to something, to move forward in some way, so that you can have one last chance to stabilize this tower, right? But you know, sometimes it just doesn't happen and the tower falls anyway. But that space right now is there. And with the three of Swords, as far as what you need to be aware of, and that's where I think that this kind of caution is coming from with the Tower in reverse, and kind of like the setbacks with the Three of Wands, or delays with the Three of Wands, is because there's still emotions to release, there's still things to let go of. There's still mourning that needs to complete. So be aware of the emotions that you need to release. You know, you're coming out of a space where you're running from your emotions, right? You don't want to keep doing that anymore. So recognize when you are releasing these feelings because you've actually dealt with them and you're not running away from them, right? Because then that will make it easier to make certain decisions in regards to love and what it is that you're looking for yourself, right? And just like I said, with the overall energy for this spread, the 8 of Swords, right? Sagittarius does not like to feel trapped in their relationships, and the moment that they feel trapped is when they run away from commitment. So if you have been, because of, you know, maybe things not completely working out how you want to, or not being able to connect in certain ways because there's still emotions that you're releasing and things of that nature, you feel stuck. And I'm here to tell you that you're not stuck, okay? Downtime, like I said, that opportunity to do something is still there. And that opportunity will arise when you take your blindfold off, when you stop imposing limits on yourself and drop those things, right? Drop whatever is still weighing you down and release it after you've mourned it properly. That is going to take away that trapped feeling and allow you to be more present and not looking at, oh, somewhere out there, like that's where I need to be, like, you know, like, so do yourself that favor and stop limiting yourself in certain ways. You are capable of committing, or you don't have to commit to somebody right now if you don't want to. You know, don't allow yourself to internalize the way that other people want you to be or what other people expect you to be, and do better at defining those things for yourself so you don't have to impose limits on yourself. Okay? So now we're going to go to the committed Sagittariuses in monogamous or polyamorous relationships. What's going on for you all? Ooh, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in August. Okay. And what do you need to be aware of in regards to love and romance? Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay. So firstly, we have the 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands is like your last line of defense, like compared to the 7 of Wands, where it's like, you know, you fought for something, but it wasn't like, you know, like the last stand. 9 of Wands is the last stand. 9 of Wands is like, okay, this is my last bow and arrow, like this is my last sword, this is my, you know what I'm saying, like it's your last line of defenses, your last efforts to really like fight for something. I feel like, you know, there might be a lot of tension in your relationship right now, because there's changes happening, because there is differences of maybe opinions, there's differences of what needs to occur, you know, difference of expectations of each other, right? And then we drop down from a 9 to a 4 of Wands in reverse at that. So you know, it might be time for a change, it might be time for an ending even. You know, the 4 of Wands in reverse, you know, this like I was saying in one of my other videos, 4 is a number of foundation as well. So for the 4 of Wands to be in reverse, you know, there's something that maybe isn't starting or isn't solidifying, but it's something that could be falling apart. It's something that could need to change, that you know, it's not this union, but it is a disbanding of something, right? And I feel like this, like I said, because of that, there's a lot of tension, there's a lot of defense, whether it be from you or from your partners. But there's just a lot of not wanting to back down, and it could be the both of you or all of you not wanting to back down from each other. So pride, you know, we are in Leo season, so pride is something to be aware of as well. And the High Priestess in reverse here is definitely going to reveal the integrity of this relationship if there isn't stable foundations for it to keep standing on, you know. It could be something that you've been feeling in your heart. It could be something that your partner has been feeling and has been maybe even pondering about what to say or how to say, or figuring out their feelings in regards to this relationship, but it will be revealed to you. You might have Pisces placements as well, or they might have Pisces placements, but somebody's intuition is speaking loudly, or just showing face more, and it's going to be revealed to you in due time what is to happen with this relationship. I will say though, at the bottom of the deck we have the 6 of Pentacles here. So, you know, as far as that being the overall energy, I feel like this is good, because then that means whatever is revealed from whatever comes to light, it may disband a foundation, but also to rebuild, right? Also to balance out certain things, right? That's what the 6 of Pentacles is really about, like balance. And it's really about being able to do for yourself and also can do for others, right? So it might be the thing that sets you both free, right? So just be patient, really, is my only thing. Be patient, be honest, open up to each other, and allow things to play out in that way. Okay? Okay. So now we are going on to career and finance. So let's see, Saggies, what's going on for you in regards to career and finance for August? Okay. What's happening for Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in regards to career and finance? Okay. And how can Sag better their relationship with their career and finances? Okay. All right. This isn't bad. Okay. First, we have the 3 of Swords in reverse. So, you know, letting go of any losses that you may have taken thus far. I know that's not always easy, right? And some losses you feel more than others, but definitely you're coming out of those feelings of, you know, feeling bad or beating yourself up for maybe mistakes that you made or choices that weren't the best. You're definitely coming out of feeling bad about that, right? So with the Three of Swords in reverse here, you know, allow yourself to cut your losses also. If things aren't working out, just let it go. If you thought you wanted this and now you don't, let it go. If a partnership isn't working out in the ways that you wanted to, or in the ways that is best for what you're trying to achieve, let it go. Okay? But with the Fool here in reverse, it seems that you are still afraid of certain, of not knowing what's to come next. You know, not knowing if that's a good decision for you to make, or the best risk for you to take, or you know, the best pivot to move into. You know what I'm saying? Like, you are letting go of what doesn't need to work, but then you're also afraid of embracing that change or the newness or the unknown that comes with whatever is to come next. But the ways that you can enhance your relationship and better your relationship with your career and your finances is to trust your intuition. You're a very intuitive fire sign, Sagittarius, and you might have Cancer or Pisces placements. This is Pisces card, but I also say Cancer because Cancer is ruled by the moon. So, you know, you have to trust yourself sometimes. You're not always going to know what's coming next. You just have to feel through that until things unfold, and feel through your decisions, feel through your connections that you're making with people, feel through the investments that you want to make, until it comes to fruition, right? And yes, that's also scary, but when you trust what you feel, then it's a lot easier to make these decisions. And learning how to trust what you feel comes with allowing yourself to feel in the first place. So allow yourself to feel more. You know what I mean? Don't try to escape your emotions. Don't try to run away from them or avoid them, because they just get louder and bigger and stronger the more you avoid it. So allowing yourself to feel will allow you to trust yourself, and when you trust yourself, then you can make certain decisions based on your intuition and just what you feel in your gut, in your spirit, is either good for you to do or not good for you to do. Okay, Sagittarius? Yeah, because at the bottom of the deck we have the Nine of Wands again. So, you know, this you're fighting for the things that you want to do and how you want to create, but don't have your defenses so high that now you're blocking blessings, and you're blocking and not even having your defenses high, but being well, yeah, I guess so. You know, just being that aggressive, almost too aggressive in the pursuit, right? That's also where the fear starts to take place, because excuse me, are you moving out of fear? Are you moving out of lack? Are you moving out of scarcity? You know, when you move from those places, that's where it gets harder to trust your intuition. That's where it gets harder to kind of take certain risks, and that's where it gets harder to let things go as well. Okay, Sag, so figure out how you're directing your energy for real, and to what, and if it's still worth that effort, because sometimes it's not, and sometimes having your defenses so high or being on the defense so much can stop you from making those moves that you do want to make. Okay? Okay. So lastly, let's get some advice. for Sagittarius for August. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Any advice for Sagittarius this month? One more shuffle. Okay. See if anything else wants to come out. Ooh. Just this card. Oh, 2 cards, huh? All right. So the first card that we have here is transformation. The totem is the snake. The crystal is sheen. I was going to say sheer. Sheen obsidian, and the number is 31, which breaks down to a 4. And then after we have crystal blessing. The totem is grandmother crystal Deva, and the crystal is cathedral lightbrary. That's cool. And then the number here is 8. Crystal blessing and transformation. Sometimes you forget that your desires can be met by asking for them, right? But part of that is having a clear idea of what those desires are, why it's your desire, and the intention behind getting it, right? So, especially with this crystal blessing card, I feel like it's important for you to remember that power that you have within yourself to manifest the things that you desire and the things that you want, and to know that whatever faith or lack thereof that you put into these into asking for these things, you will receive it. So when you feel like it's really hard to stay faithful in yourself, when you feel like it's, everything is working against you, take a second to think, is that what I am already expecting? Is that what I'm already putting into my intentions before they even have a chance to manifest? You know what I mean? Because when you put that lack or scarcity into your into what you want and into trying to bring these things to life, they get blocked, right? Because you're not ready for it, because you're not enlisting that faith or that power within you to believe that it can happen for you. And then, like I said, transformation, right? You are no stranger to change, but transformation definitely occurs on a deeper level, and part of that requires you to feel it and to allow it to happen. Sometimes that involves being still. Sometimes that involves acting. But it's really about, knowing when to act and knowing when to be still, because they both serve purposes and they are both informative and help you understand what's going on within you and help you to make the decisions that are best for you. Okay, Sag? I'd like to thank you all for tuning in. I hope these messages resonate. Make sure you like and share with the homies. Subscribe as well, of course. If you would like to tip, I'll leave that information in the description box. And if you're looking to book a personal reading with me, I am open for those, and I'll also leave that information in the description box. So I hope you all have a lovely day, and I will see you all next month.